For the Banyaruguru, a community adjacent to Queen Elizabeth National Park, poaching was a tradition, a way of life. Today they all know that it's criminal to hunt or kill the wild animals. Once in a while, one will see wild meat, but generally the practice has gone down.
They shoot them. You will go to kill an elephant and these rangers will just shoot at spot and people die in very many numbers. We have very many widows.
The Banyaruguru have turned to alternative ways of raising an income. Banyaruguru Community-Based Trainers Association, Bukobata, a community-based organization, has constructed a wildlife viewing deck on the Kichwamba escarpment. From this deck, one can see wildlife and many other physical features.
To help people view these exciting sceneries around, like Rwenzori Mountain, viewing the Queen Elizabeth National Park, viewing animals, especially the big five, including elephants, hippos, and the rest of it. And then we earn an income as an organization.
You can see the Kazinga channel, you can see Edward, you can see George. You can even have a site of the Hima factory.
The group has also opened a community trail that takes tourists through the Kichwamba villages to the twin lakes of Katinda and Mirandi. The whole package costs $10 for foreign guests and $5 for locals.
Because other than the game, we put on the menu something different. Like, for example, coming to see these lakes, seeing how people live, seeing where we earn our income, the source of energy, the kind of food we eat, our culture, and they enjoy it.
Bukobata attracts the tourists on their way to see game in the national park. The association now wants to start a camping site for budget tourists. They already have a dance group and a craft shop. Much of the proceeds go into the group's savings and credit scheme. Ecotourism is responsible travel to natural areas that conserves the environment and improves the well-being of the local community. And by involving the locals, ecotourism not only keeps the much-needed revenue within the community, but it also gives the locals a reason to conserve the national park. Ecotourism includes all aspects of planning, developing, marketing, and managing resources and facilities to natural areas and cultural heritage. It includes tour guiding and interpretation services, accommodation, catering, sales of produce and handicrafts, transport, and recreational and special interest activities such as trail walking. Inappropriate tourism development and practice can degrade habitats and landscapes and deplete natural resources. WWF is taking action to reduce negative impacts and to encourage responsible tourism that enhances not only the quality of life, but also natural and cultural resources in destinations.
Ecotourism helps communities to earn from the physical features and the natural resources around them, instead of them destroying these resources by way of, for example, putting them into agricultural fields. They can actually leave them in their pristine state, such that the people that come from outside come and enjoy the beauty of the place, and they pay for that.
Other community activities around the Queen Elizabeth National Park include village walks and hands-on experience in craft making, drumming, traditional dancing, and preparation of Ugandan dishes such as millet. Ecotourism should be environmentally sustainable, economically viable, and socially equitable.
The Rwenzori Mountain National Park, communities have come up with the trails. Just community-initiated trails.
Ecotourism improves the livelihoods for communities, especially those living at the edge of protected areas, and is a measure to reduce dependency on the protected areas for natural resources and increases the participation of communities in biodiversity conservation.